Morning and welcome back. It's miserable as hell out, raining, it's wet, and today I've managed to steal the garage. Lucky me. We've got a Citroen C3 and it needs a clutch. So we'll go through that. I'll show you what's what. Again, put as much detail as I can in and hopefully it'll help you. I believe it's a 1.6 petrol. I know it's a petrol, but I don't know what size, I haven't looked. And there it is in all its glory. Yeah, so we'll get on with that. Wheels are off. Going to drain the gearbox so and let that drain while I crack up the drive shafts and start unplugging bits from the top. As you see, it's in the air. Tracking points from the sills. A bit of shit, but it's where they are on the Citroens. And carry on a bit more.
Right then, as I lay in this puddle, we'll have a look under here. As you can see, there should be an under tray under here, but it's missing. Yeah, fixed along the front here, fixed at the back somewhere, but it's gone. We're going to drain the oil from the removal plug here. It's an 8mm square, and I'll get everything else done while that drains because it just takes a little bit of time, and just as much as you can out, the better, isn't it? We've got skiddy little drive shafts to remove. I'm probably going to have to remove this stabilising bar. It's easy enough, it's only 2 bolts. We've got a slave cylinder for the clutch up there, in the darkness. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? So we'll have to take that off in a bit, but we'll crack on. Right then, so we're going to take the drive shaft out. I've already removed the 30mm bolt nut off the end of there. I've got an impact gun. You can do it with a brake bar, get somebody to hold the brakes, or put a drive shaft through the vented disc and have it pressed against the caliper. We're going to have to remove the drop link just to make life easier, and we'll pop this hub out on this one, I reckon. And just like Blue Peter, here's one I did earlier. Saved loads of tinfoil for those guys and never got a badge. Terrible buggers. Right, so as you can see, the hub is disconnected. I've just got a cable tie there just to hold the straight off the ABS sensor and the brake pipe. Always pop them out. Last thing you want to do is break an ABS sensor. They're not exactly cheap. Disconnected the drop link, as you can see. If you have a look on the ends, it's got 2 flats on these, here and on the other side, so you can get a spanner on the back to undo the nut. And there's your drive shaft. Nice and simple, they slide straight out on these, no circlips, no bolts, just slide straight out. It's an M80 box, so lovely. Is there anything else? No. Right, what I do, the only bugger is, they've been on there forever, so template cars never actually probably been off before. So it can be a bit stiff. But watch me do the other side and you'll see. Cheers. Right then, so we're going to move the drop link. It's a 16mm. I've already put a pair of grips just to hold the back. Remove the bolt, which is also 16mm, and it's squared on the other side so it can't spin round. And then I disconnect all the ABS sensor, the brake pipe, and drop the hub down. Right, I've got an impact gun. It speeds my life up. It's Saturday. I don't want to be here all day. Let's crack on. What I should have done is spray these before I let them soak for a minute. But we'll just do it for the camera. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to be hitting this with an hammer. So, you don't want to be hitting pipes, do not hit your ABS sensor like I said. And I have got a brake bar. I'm going to put it We'll have to come to your side, sorry. Let's see if we can move you around over here. Get out of the way. Can't see shit there, can we? Yeah, look at that. Put both of our through there. Under the car. Now I've got a bit of weight on it. Get my foot up on there. Nice soft copper hammer. Right then, after a bit of wiggling, a bit of beating, popped out. My phone went dead, so sorry about that. We've knocked the drive shaft back through a little bit. With the soft hammer, you don't want to damage the end of that. That's the last thing you want to do. And I just need to pry it out now. So if I get my little lever bar back in there, put a bit of weight on it should. There we go. Just watch this ABS sensor slash kill, and there's my drive shaft. Straight out. Easy as that. Now I'm going to tie this up so we've got no strain on this ABS sensor and this brake pipe. Okay. Right then, to the top. As if by magic, this is all going to disappear in a minute for you. I'm going to take the airbox off. Simple clips here. Little jubilee clip here. Battery box off. And we'll get in there in a minute. So let's get that out of the way. Airbox is gone. Battery's gone. Simple push clip for them. If you can't do that, you should be doing the job, to be honest. It's child's play. Circle it, airbox lifts out, simple as. Just clips in. The battery is just dropped in, there's nothing holding it. Simple pop back for the positive, and it's a 10mm for the negative. Then there's 2 bolts in there for the tray, I can see. ECU. Simply slides out these. You push in the top. Can't do it one-handed. There you are. They slide back all the way, and they come out. And there's 3 of them, so we do that, and we get the ECU out of the way, and then we take that battery tray out of the way. As you can see, 16mm spanner underneath. Get it under, and it pops off. Simple as. I think I might take the whole bracket off. I can see 30mm nut there. There'll probably be one down the back somewhere. So we'll undo that. We're also going to take the starter motor off. That is 313s again by the look of it. And hopefully I can just tuck that out of the way. If not, there'll be a 13 and an 8mm normally. And we'll drop that out of the way. And then of course we do the clutch, slave cylinder. We'll do that from underneath. Right then pals, we're back. I've removed bits and bobs. The fan is gone. There was one little T25 up here, and it just pops out. Just gets out of the way. It's a stupid clip on there. You slide them back, and pinch and pull. The gear cables are up out the way. There was another 13mm above the starter motor, so I've lifted it up just to clear some space. Crank sensor disconnected, out the way. Arch liner out the way. Again, T25s and the little plastic clips, you pop them up and they just pull out. Try not to break them. There's my slave cylinder. Tape around the end, just stops it popping out, stops it leaking, means I don't have to bleed it. If we go underneath, stay bars out the way, 16mm. Starter motor, you can't see, is up there. 1 minute, we'll get it right. Bit of light. There's your starter motor. I've left the wiring on, the battery's disconnected, remember, it's all alright. And I've tucked it up far out of the way. There's a 13mm there for the gearbox, you can see. There's a stupid, I'm sure of 8mm Allen key head in there. So that just goes through the downpipe of the exhaust. There was 2 13s there, I've already took one out. And there'll be 2 on the top if I remember, but they're hidden under the pipes. So you won't be able to see anything. So what I'm going to do is get a jack under the sump, a bit of wood, support the weight of that, and then we'll drop this box. It's not too heavy, I'm on my own today. Just, if you can get someone to help you, always helps, doesn't it? So, yeah, we'll crack on and get this stupid lump out of the way, and then we'll get the clutch off. We'll have a look. Ideal. Now, as you can see, there's a bit of a gap forming now. It's split away, there's 2 bolts holding it at the top. So we'll get the jack under and take the weight. Good. Alright, you can't see jack, can you? Alright, move stuff out of the way. 2/16s for the top of the gearbox mount. The engine's on a jack to take the weight. There's an earth cable here, so I'm going to pop that off. Simple as. That pops off at each end. Sorry about this, there's cables everywhere. So we'll undo them, and then the whole lot's just going to drop down onto the jack. And we'll do that now. 2/16s, there you are. Wobble wobble. Right, so we'll undo that 13 there, we'll undo that 13 there, and the box will drop down. You'll see me get squashed and die hopefully, and I'll get loads of hits then. But no, we don't want that really, do we? You were saying, yeah, of course we do. Yeah, so we'll do that. Oh, and by the way, I put the sump plug back in. So, don't worry about that. I forgot to say before. So here's our gearbox. There's a little bit stuck on, I had to fight that one, but we got it off. Bearing, which is the back's on there, I'll get that off in a minute, I can't do it one-handed. So one knackered bearing, and lots of bits of piling. See, there's all your gearbox, all your linkage. Give you a slow-mo around it. Ooh, look at that. Just so you can see where everything is. Happy days. And there is our clutch. Very worn, very slipping. So we'll pop it off. Little Allen keys, 2, 4, 6, and then we'll have it on the floor. Ideal. We'll come back. Oh, by the way, I took the stud out. And in the end I thought, yep, gotta get it out of the way. Just best. Luckily on this, solid flywheel, so it saves a bit of money. You're going to be replacing a clutch and not a dual mass. And there you are, there's the start motor tucked up out of the way. Gear cables. Oh, simple. Little dowels to guide it back on. Happy days. If you're not confident, take the crank sensor off so you don't break it. Little 10mm there, that's all it is. And it's held in the top with a little dowel. Okay, so there's the bearing off. All it does is slide on the back. On it. Yeah, I see the little tabs. They slide over the 2 ends of the fork. I pop the fork off, it's just a ball joint. Supplied a bit of grease, everything's better with lube. We've got to put a bit on the end of the bolt. Lovely. We've got to put some on here, should clean it really. Clean yours. A little bit of lube on there. It helps everything's on there, look at it, dry as hell. There you are. Happy days. Right, so I'll put the new bearing on, which I have here. Yeah, look, you see the tabs better on that one. Everything's greased up. We put the bearing on. Got my clutch on, I just popped it out, I'll pop it back in. Slide it through the little clips at the back. That's on. Give it a click. There you are. Simple as. Ooh, look at that. Normally, these things just fall off. That one has been a bit of a isn't it? Look at this. There you are, look at that. It's pulled all the bloody dowels out the flywheel with it. There you are. Lovely. Right. Them little dowels you can see here. They're meant to stay in flywheel normally. But they came out with it, so I have to pop them out this. Push them back in the flywheel. Flywheel's all good. Nothing wrong with that. There's actually, to be fair, plenty of life left in the clutch. So, it's possibly the diaphragm that's gone. And the springs have gotten soft over time. It's done 100,000. So it's more the age of it than the actual pressure plate wearing out. But we've got a brand new clutch. We'll stick that on it. I'll give it a clean and a blow off. And yeah. Right, so here's our new clutch. We'll give it a bit of a clean just to get any grease, protective oils off it. New pressure plate. On this one, it says flywheel side on. So that goes to your flywheel, that goes to the clutch. If your new one doesn't have anything written on it, always make sure you check the one that comes off. I've compared this to the old clutch, it's the same. So we're all good there. So stick that in there. I'll go put that on there. Then a couple of guides to, you have to get this thing on perfectly straight, because you put the flywheel, what am I about? The input shaft of the gearbox goes through there into the clutch, which spins that. This clamps it to the flywheel, and that's how the power is passed through into the gearbox. So they have to be lined up perfectly. But when you're trying to lift that gearbox on and that's not perfectly straight, you got to be fighting like hell. So there's two ways. We've got this one and that one. That one you pull it on, put that through, and you tighten the bolts up. This one, the one I prefer, simply drop that down into that. You bring that up to the clutch. So that's down inside there, all the way down. Okay. Tighten this up. And what that does is opens the pins in the bottom and clamps against the pressure plates. So we do that nice and tight. Don't go mental, it's only plastic. And voila. So that's all held together. If you have a look, it's offline. So I just push it over so that it's all lined up nicely. Give me a second. Tighten up more after this really. And there you are. I've looked all around and that's lined up nicely. So now that goes on, we bolt it on, undo that, pull it out. Simple as. Right then, new clutch is on, bolted up, torque it up to the right settings, and of course I did that. And I forgot to say before, there's a water temp sensor up here. I disconnected that as well, just so you don't break them. And we're going to lift the gearbox up and slot it back on. I've got a bolt ready somewhere, because what I'm going to do basically is roll this onto my chest and lift it up. I'm on my own today, so that's the way I'm going to do it. You could use hoists, I guess, you could use jacks, but it's only a little gearbox, these aren't bad. I'm not the strongest of guys and I can do this, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll get back to you when it's on. So I might even film it. So we'll see. Yeah, anything else? Gearbox is on. Try and not knock the clutch arm, because you don't want to knock the bearing off the end. To be fair, there's no reason to touch that at all. It's all working, all out the way. There's plenty of places to grip. I'm lifting on, like I said, but if you lift it up on here, just try and not knock it, because you don't want to knock it off and have to take it all back off again. So yeah, we do that. Now then, there we are. Gearbox is all bolted back up. It's back on its engine mount on that side. I've got to bolt the starter motor back on, the linkage back on, just pops on. The bottom stay bar, the drive shafts just slot in, and then the hubs press them down, back in. All the clips, all the airbox, all the wires, all the fan, everything back on now. There's no point in me going through all that for you because you've seen it come apart, and if you can take it apart, you can put it back together hopefully. If you're changing the clutch master cylinder, slave cylinder, you'll have to bleed that, but in this case it's only new a couple of months back, so it doesn't need changing. So I just get to put that back on, and there you are. Hope it's helpful. You just run through everything over again, just take your time with things, and it's simple enough. Really simple engine in this. Little 1.6 I reckon. It's a cast iron block. Yeah, 1.6 TU engine with an MA box, and really easy, simple engine. And it's a good taster one, you know, to get yourself going before you jump into the big gearboxes and the massive stuff. But yeah, have fun, enjoy yours, and I bought all this back together as you'll see now. Back on. There we have it, all done. I'll take it for a test drive, make sure it works. But like I said, it's a simple one, and hopefully it's helpful. Any questions, of course, comment below. Shout at me for not putting axle stands under it. Yeah, I know. I die. And if there's something you do better or you want to know a certain way, just let me know. But I've been here a couple of hours, I'm all done, and I filmed it, so easy one. See you next time.